Revelio.
Revelio. Nih.
Revelio.
Ya. Iya.
It's my favorite.
Revelio.
Why do students always frown? Peace should burn the castle down.
Misbehaving little toad.
Revelio.
That's
Mah Mas Biwo alo angel, nyonya angel. Ngomel nih habis ini nih. Angel lu. Oh. Apa nih? Ini 7 pakailah. Main helikopter dulu.
Revelio.
Gak ada buku terbang ya? Emak kaget. Ini apa sih?
Lumos. Lumos.
Itu mukanya kayak ada yang gantengan dikit apa? Ini muka ini Atta Halilintar. Tuh,
Revelio.
biarin aja lah udah. Wah ini kode revelernya apa nih? Apa nih? Berapa ya? Ganteng yang di penta ah. Ini libur dulu main di penta, rehat dulu nanti main penta lagi. Apa nih? Uang lumayan coy. Oh ada 2 ternyata, kanan kiri. Udah iseng-iseng Mana tadi? Nggak tahu ah, pusing. Wih.
Revelio.
Oh, ini nih.
I've no time for idle chatter.
Dapat kamu ya. Mana lagi?
Revelio.
Oh, harus dibakar. Gak tahu, ntar aja. Koh tidur kok?
Enggak.
Kirain turu. Manjas yang
Revelio.
tidur nih. Gak tahu bangun ntar. Keluar.
Lumos. Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Naik level coy.
Revelio.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
Revelio.
Pilih. BD. Squish. Mari kita lanjut.
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Should we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as...
Revelio.
I hadn't met any of my cousins until I came to Hogwarts.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Gobstone.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
You think Gareth Weasley would be better?
I think rules against beasts in the dormitories should be enforced, just because it was a puff scheme.
I do wish people would clean up after themselves.
Accio.
Destroyed my homework last night. And it was potion.
Revelio.
Oh, bangun kok.
Apa lu?
Main apa kok?
Mungkin nonton YouTube doang.
Accio.
Nah, jalannya.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
Keren kan
gobstones.
namaku Darto Helm. Oh,
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Tadi buku. Ya.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished,
Macet-macet gak kok
come and
streamnya
see
kok?
me. Then we shall begin working on incentive.
Gue nggak nonton strip Cok, bentar
You
Cok.
know where to find me once
Kirain
you've
masih
finished.
nonton.
Revelio.
Bukan nonton YouTube, bukan nonton stream lu Cok.
Oh iya.
Professor, could you remind me what I'm to do before I can learn Incendio?
Certainly. Complete the list of tasks I provided.
Subscriber
Then come
only
and
mod
see
lagi
me.
bangsat.
At that point, I will teach you the fire-making spell.
Apa tuh?
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Subscriber only mod lu bikinnya, gue bilang.
Masa? Maaf. Komen ku kasih obeng biru.
Jangan. Aku mau linggis.
Tot. 4 tot.
Revelio.
Really? Enggak ada apa-apa. Pencet apa aku nih?
Coba serang murid lain Cok.
Gak bisa, Cok.
Belum dapat ini kan spell Avadagadavra kan.
I think so.
Kayaknya.
Who shows up?
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. You'll get it! Keep trying!
Howgwart R3 anjing, perang sihir kan.
Pak, biarin RDR ya, jangan bawa ke sihir lah.
Ada ini Cok, ada Hog M Cok. Howgwart M Cok.
Apa tuh?
Howgwart M artinya.
Oh iya. Gak ada. Ini aja kaku banget, Cok.
I'd say that's enough practice.
Perangnya antar
You
rumah
looked
dia.
good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Udah selesai. 5 menit lagi.
Nah, sini lagi.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Not saya.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Revelio.
Itu doang perangnya.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Bisa dimodif nih kok. Pokat sihirnya kok.
Modif lah. Ini tambahin suspensinya.
Anjir beda dong. %3 loh.
Revelio.
Tujuh.
Anggota lagi.
Ini nggak bisa diserang tuh.
Kondisi lagi gacor tua.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Sudah, jangan kau atur. Kau lagi donatur.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavor.
8 7 8 7.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin.
Ini base tahun
focus on the
1809
proper
kok.
wand movement.
RDR 1899,
Concentrate
90 tahun
and keep
kemudian.
your wand steady.
Nggak, coba Howgwart tuh sebelum Masehi dia. Zamannya Yesus masih merantau.
Merantau gak tuh?
Merantau mencari murid-muridnya yang akan mengikuti dia sampai akhir hayatnya menembus dosa manusia begitu.
Yes. Nggak bisa nambah di sini ya? Filenya.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
Monitor ketua. Anggota mau anjing nggak jadi.
Setrum.
Suara gue masuk lagi.
Accio. Incendio.
And do try
Aman
and
sih.
separate yourself.
Bikin lirik asbun nggak?
Aman aja bosku.
Lanjutin Le. Tot monitor ketua. Anggota mau.
Ngentit.
Kondisi lagi cakung ketua.
Revelio.
Ya nggak ada apa-apa dong.
Download SnowRunner langsung kah? Anjing.
Gas. Besok aku
Gua
ikutan
cek dulu
download.
itemku. Gua harus
Revelio.
download Steam Wallet dulu. Tapi gue kalau main SnowRunner harus ganti akun
Lumos.
Steam dulu. Beda soalnya sama RDR. Akun Steamnya. Itu akun Steam utama gua yang banyak gamenya.
Ah, there you are.
Loh, main ngobrol nih.
Hello, sir.
Udah
You'll be
ada
pleased to
dong
know
di
that I worked on my
protokol.
defensive magic
Protokol.
with Professor Eckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to
Roblox nggak
improve your
bisa
skills.
nge-give orang
That
ya,
said,
anjay.
I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
Roblox
So,
nggak bisa give
shall we
orang anjay.
proceed?
Fig, I have work for you.
Nge-give hadiah gitu.
Headmaster, I'm with a student
Nggak
and my
tahu.
schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will
Lama
your
gak main
student.
Roblox aku.
I
Steam
would
Wallet
think that
DDR
after all the
berapa
trouble
nih?
you caused me with Osric,
Nah,
you'd be
terus.
eager to make amends.
Kok bisa sih?
My office,
Up 120.000
5 minutes.
Steam Wallet.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit
118.200.
longer.
Ngerti
But Professor,
lah ya.
we have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke
Steam Wallet
our
120.000,
illustrious
bayarnya
headmaster further.
118.200.
I shall
Worth
find
it
you
nggak?
when I've completed whatever
Gimana tuh?
toils I must
Harus
endure.
dihidupin, Bo.
Di itemku. Kalau beli dari Steam langsung biasa harganya sama kan, plus pajak kan.
Iya.
Ini dia ada diskon. Lebih murah, 1.800 doang gitu ya udah. Harga termurah tetap termurah, bodo amat ya enggak?
Yoi.
Revelio.
Tidak peduli mau beda Rp1 pun ya
Sebastian
udah lah.
mentioned sneaking into the
Terima
restricted
aja udah.
section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Ntar gue buka Steam dulu, ganti akun Steamnya dulu biar bisa redeem.
Redeem Redemption.
Me side.
Sebastian,
Redeem.
there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after patrol attack
Why
and
did you
saw what
redeem
happened
me?
with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is
Tuh,
after something I found at
Euro
Gringotts.
Truck Simulator yang biasa Mas John main.
And when were you at
Diskon juga
Gringotts?
jadi murah banget.
Professor Fig and I
Ya,
ended up
emang
in a
30.
dragon attack.
Emang segitu.
It's quite the tale.
Buset.
Fig had this
Itu
portal
aja aku tinggal
key
download nih.
to Gringotts. I'm not sure I
Iya,
follow.
anjir.
Bisa
I barely follow
multiplayer
myself,
lagi.
and I was
Roleplay.
there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient
Si
vault
Robert dia
where we
beli
found a
dari
map.
website
That
gitu.
map leads to the
Beda tipis
restricted
doang, mending
section.
langsung beli
You can't
original
be
dari Steam
serious.
anjir.
Deadly
Iya.
serious. Professor Fig has insisted
Lebih
that I not
worth it
tell a
tuh
soul
masuk
about
ke
any
akun
of
Steam
this.
lu permanen.
Probably said too
Kalau yang kayak
much.
Robert yang kemarin
Understood.
dikasih lihat tuh
Your secret's
murah-murah tuh
safe
kan
with
dia
me.
ini.
Whatever it
Cuman
is.
kedetek di PC lu
Thank you,
doang, kalau
Sebastian.
pindah PC nggak kedetek
You
game.
mentioned being clever
Kayak
enough
saya
not
nggak
to
sih,
get
anjir.
caught in the restricted
Oh iya.
section.
And I
Iya
am.
cok, dia tuh mainnya
Meet
dari
me
PC,
outside the
kayak
library
ada
tonight.
modnya gitu.
And tell no one.
Mending gua permanen
Thank
di
you,
akun
Sebastian.
gua,
I'll meet you later.
akun gua kalau ada isi game kan lebih berharga juga.
Iya sih.
Beda dikit doang anjir. Hitung-hitung mah lu koleksi game juga. Bagusin library lu kalau emang bisa.
Revelio nggak ada apa-apa. Revelio.
Pakai
See there?
keris.
That's the door we need to reach.
Jadi
And
bayarnya
those annoying
120
prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to scribble.
lah.
So don't let them see us.
Not bad lah.
Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a
Top monitor
spell you should
ketua.
know. The disillusionment charm.
Ketua.
Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give
Tititnya
it a try.
lagi alot ketua.
AF.
Alah, sudah tersalin pada poster. Wallet. Redeem.
Ini berarti di sini.
Masukin Earmonitor 136.000. Anjing beda dikit doang. Cok, gue butuh 139. Gue punya cara gampang. Gue punya aset di CSGO. CS. Gue jual barang gue sedikit. Sampai jual barang yang harganya 4.000-an atau 5.000-an saja. Di market gitu kan. Dapat deh duit Steam Wallet. Untung saya main CS. Nah ini jual nih.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Boom.
The key. Here it is.
Ini aset-aset CS nih tabung nih. Nanti pas GTA keluar harganya naik kan. Nah gue jual tuh buat beli GTA tuh jutaan.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book? Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tone by its cover, I say.
Anjing.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clip. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have none?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Which is what, precisely? I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Lumos! Secrets of the
Revelio.
darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Udah. Langsung nambah saldo Steam. Ada yang beli. Easy. Easy.
Beli kok.
Iyalah. Lu mau nunggu sampai akhir. Diskon pun nggak akan turun lagi, segitu doang. Mau gimana?
Iya sih.
Sama aja.
Who have we here?
Ya,
Sebastian
ketahuan.
Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Nggak keluar ya.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Jai. Dapat kacamata lagi. Oh. Lah. Bukan nih.
Where might this lead? Revelio.
Ih, jatuh.
Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Potato. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Levioso. Protego. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Accio. Lumos. It is a book after all.
ceritanya nih?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Bukannya fokus turnamen, tapi ngelawak. Jadi kemarin kalau kalian tahu, ada acara WCG 2025. Bisa bilang ini adalah sebuah kompetisi e-sport internasional gitu. Bahkan bisa disebut juga dengan Olimpiade e-sport. Nah, di WCG ini ada Olimpiade khusus untuk game PC. Ya, walaupun bisa dibilang PC-nya itu spek Majapahit dan jadi Olimpiade netizen. Nah, WCG ini diisi dengan kreator-kreator yang gede tuh. Ada tim seperti Lian Lutfi Alimawa, sampai Dean Date. Ternyata ada satu tim dari
Revelio
yang bukannya fokus kompetisi, dia malah ngelawak, yaitu Tara Art. Sebenarnya seorang sama kamera, dia malah ngelawak botol itu dengan mati.
Dago! Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Reading can be...
Legal atau tidak? Kalau tidak ilegal, nanti kan bisa lolos. Nanti kan ada fakta yang ternyata dari DPRD. Ya tahu telepon juga apa?
Revelio. Lumos.
Semua aparatur negara ini baik TNI maupun Polri. Ya, jangan sampai ini terjadi karena ada kompalito. Ini kan kejadiannya setelah ada kompalito. Saya bilang
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is
Revelio.
rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything.
First, look. Tutot.
Celemen di desa tuh.
Siapa?
Celemen sama Dio.
Clement siapa ya? Clement siap pernah masuk kayaknya. Anak-anakan Bang Don juga masuk itu.
Kayaknya aku lupa.
Iya pernah masuk
Jam 12-an aku masuk.
I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed
Baru
him and
sejam.
3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have
Oh,
to
si
take it
Meow
with
Meow
me to
tuh.
London. The headmaster
Oh, iya.
has insisted that I speak
Meow Meow
directly
masuk
to the
tuh.
minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Revelio.
Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach.
Udah dikasih kuda ya kok?
Udah.
Lupa aku.
Additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Mana sih orangnya nih? Nggak muncul mic-nya.
Revelio.
Pas woi. Oh, udah.
Revelio.
I wonder how many secret
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second
Yes,
best
Professor.
time is now.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Gardens at Hogwarts are impressive. Do you think
Dittany's restorative properties make it...
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Lian. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I spent hours.
Revelio.
Lumos.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandarin.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Weh, anjir.
Did you know that you can make
Anjir.
anything grow? We must first
Apa,
understand
kocak?
it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as
Ale
necessary
lagi
in
live.
a greenhouse as in a great
Apa?
Lu nggak nonton apa, Le? Lu nggak nonton itu? Si
Apa?
Bangor lagi live, Le.
Bodoh. Ya tahu cok, kirain apaan.
Ya udah sih, daripada senyap.
Lu kemana lagi nih?
To finally have an answer as to why.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding?
Professor Black would never allow this. It's nothing that completely incompetent.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the room...
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potions till Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
Revelio.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon's Eye! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not...
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean it.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
Revelio.
I simply grow most of what I need.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Lumos.
Revelio.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow.
Kau kencing dulu.
Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of
Titik
my own.
beraknya ya.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Wonder who lives here.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far. They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stay behind!
Perfect. Target practice.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you!
I can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with
You'll take this student off of my dead body!
There you go. Accio. Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Revelio.
I am curious
Lumos.
about these pyres.
Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find... near the Great Hall.
This looks intriguing.
Lumos. Revelio.
Accio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
Levioso.
Accio.
Jatuh lagi.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Nice to see you.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. 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 Revelio.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
You there? Yes, you.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Revelio.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
Revelio.
Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
Never will understand
in the kitchen.
students.
What could they
delicious
want?
food and what do they found themselves a bit peckish likely.
Son?
Revelio.
Let us keep our heads about
It
this.
smells glorious in here. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Revelio.
I've gained a new appreciation for breakfast.
Revelio.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Finky keeps all us house elves in line here in the kitchen. It's all right. She's the kind-hearted sort.
The headmaster's house elf Scrope sometimes sneaks into the kitchen late at night to pilfer a morsel. We look the other way.
Revelio.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
Oh, kok.
Oi.
Itu
Penjual banyak.
Desa ada yang pusing, oi.
Siapa?
Si Deo butuh red wine. Bentar lah, aku ke desa bentar lagi.
140.000. Langsung beli SnowRunner. SnowRunner. One year anniversary. Apa sih ini? DLC-nya ini. Kalian main tuh ada DLC-nya kah? Season 4 gitu.
Lupa aku.
Season 2 nih. Season 3.
Udah lama banget itu kok. Berapa tahun yang lalu.
Sabertooth Livery DLC-nya.
As level-headed as I am now.
Satu misi lagi ke desa.
Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio.
will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Revelio. Revelio.
I could do that too if I had a wand. Yeah, the body.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not
Where can
my
I find
finest
Jackdaw's
moment.
head?
You'll have to play our game. Find him amongst the pumpkins 5 times and he's all yours. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us.
Revelio.
Desa kasihin red point-nya aja ya, atau
aja,
atau kasih tonic
bebas.
Revelio.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Revelio.
Here we go
Revelio.
again. Why did I come back here?
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
Revelio.
So you found us. This ain't over yet.
Revelio.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
Done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Revelio.
Save dulu guys, lanjut besok.
Bohong aja.